Disclaimer: the VK Commodore is an awesome car, but today we're here to talk about the VK that was a decade earlier. Specifically, the Valiant VK Regal, which was Chrysler Australia's home-built luxury sports sedan model. So, let's do just that. Okay, like most people, your mind has probably gone straight to the Charger XL and the 770 when I mentioned the Valiant VK. But there was another VK that was not necessarily better, but more rarer. That was the Valiant sedans with a 360 cubic inch V8 option, which was no more than 120 Ranger variants and 180 Regal variants. And that's being very generous with the numbers. The Valiant VK Regal was introduced in October 1975 and was the 8th rendition since 1963 when the initial AP5 series was introduced. It was a hard-hitting competitor to the XB Fairmont and the HJ Premier, and in 1975 it gave Ford and Holden people something to fear on the streets. The VK Regal base specifications include a 4.0-liter Hemi 6-cylinder engine with 165 horsepower, 3-speed column shift transmission, power-assisted disc brakes, and a range of safety and comfort features. Additional options include upgraded engines up to the big 360, 5.9-liter V8, automatic transmission, air conditioning, and luxury interior upgrades like vinyl roof and alloy wheels. Details on the base engine included a hemispherical head, 9.5:1 compression ratio, 2-barrel carburetor, and electronic ignition, designed for premium fuel. It seems likely that this engine was chosen for its balance of power and efficiency, suitable for Australian roads. Optional engines include a 4.3-liter 6-cylinder, 265 cubes with 205 horsepower, 9.5:1 compression ratio. A 5.2-liter V8, 318 cubes with 105 horsepower, 9.2:1 compression ratio. And the 5.9-liter V8, 360 cubes with 230 horsepower, 8.8:1 compression ratio. All with electronic ignition and 2-barrel carburetors. The electronic ignition system is noted for providing 35% more starting voltage, ensuring reliable starts in wet and cold conditions, and extending spark plug life to 80,000 kilometers. Beyond the standard 3-speed transmission with column shift was an optional floor shift for manual or automatic transmission. The TorqueFlite automatic transmission offered smooth gear changes, enhancing the driving experience. An optional 2.92:1 shore grip rear axle was available, though not compatible with a 5.9-liter V8. A quick note: going back to the optional 360 V8, although it had modest horsepower, it was the biggest cubic inch V8 available in Australian-built vehicles, and it did not take much to rapidly increase the output, starting with no more than a 4-barrel carburetor. This fact made it a perfect choice for customers buying Valiants for the intent of big horsepower post-purchase. The interior of the Regal was not all that different from the Charger 770 Sports Coupe, especially with the option V8, as the standard clock was replaced with the tachometer. It came with wood grain dashboard, upholstered seats, standard vinyl, optional cloth vinyl with bucket seats and center armrest, courtesy lights, ashtrays, and remote boot release. Standard equipment includes a radio, electric clock, and carpet, with options for air conditioning and a stereo cassette player. The 3-speed fan and directional louvers ensure effective air distribution, and a hot air intake device preheats air for better cold start performance. And that's the 1975-76 Valiant VK Regal. Regarding those Regals with a big 360 V8 option, there are likely none surviving, but there appears to be a few still around with the 318. It really no longer matters, because if you can find a Regal for sale of any sort, then buy it and you will be happy anyway. Until next time, hit like and subscribe, especially if you think string theory is no more than a philosophy.